Hey guys, and welcome back to True Crimes, where we talk about the scariest stories as well as the weirdest things that we have found on the internet. And I think today is a wonderful day, since we're just starting spooky season, to bring up urban legend. My favorite ones have to be La Llorona and Bigfoot. And Cody, we know all about Bigfoot.
Bruh. Bruh.
I can't speak on that because I've never experienced anything that has to do with Bigfoot. But what I have experienced is La Llorona. So,
What?
Really? Obviously, Edgar's Mexican. We've gone to Mexico plenty of times. But at night, if you go up to like his mom's house is like 3 floors. And we were there at night one time. And you can really hear her. Now, I don't know if there was somebody messing with us. Honestly, I heard her. And there's so many freaking stories. And I wanted to read one to you guys, which I thought was pretty creepy. So this story has been told to me by my mom a few times. And every single time I get the creepy, eerie feeling that someone is watching me. My mom is from a small town in Mexico located in Zacatecas. When she was about 14, it was an older home and the restrooms were located outside. My mom tells me that it was around 3 a.m. when she woke up. She felt the need to use the restroom urgently. So she began calling for her mom. After a while of her mom not responding, she began getting agitated and started screaming. At this point, my mom turns around and at the foot of her bed, she sees her mom standing there. She was wearing a white robe, but had a very bleak expression on her face, and both her arms were extended. My mom said that she suddenly felt extremely cold and a huge sense of dread. She had never seen her mom wearing a white robe. That's when she looked down and saw her mom's feet weren't touching the floor. At that moment, she screamed and quickly threw the covers over her head. Her mom, wearing something completely different, runs in to find my mom in her bed. Nobody believed my mom. Everyone told her it was a dream. Until a few days later, when there was a power outage, my mom and a few of her siblings with her parents all decided to sleep in the living room. Around the same time at 3 a.m., they heard the same undeniable wails of La Llorona down the street. None of them could sleep at night. Can you imagine?
Are you kidding me?
When we went to Mexico a couple years back, we went through the hills and the mountains to get from one side of town to the other side of town. Say at night, like spirits do come out. I don't know exactly what part of the family it is, but it was a family member. And supposedly they saw a lady that was telling them, come with me, come with me. It was 2 of them. And she was like, oh, come with me, come with me. I'm going to show you guys something. And they were so drunk that they just kept following her. And out of nowhere, like they just realized that, hey, this lady might not be a person. And it was a spirit. And they were almost going to fall off the cliff.
I think God knows that I'm not ready for something like that, because I would have a heart attack and just die. I work at a hotel overnight. It's not a myth, but there's not a 13th floor in any hotel.
That's crazy. Why is that?
Superstitious.
You remember that one time we lived in Orlando and I woke up really scared, and in the corner of our room was a woman in a white dress.
Oh, hell no.
I remember her in my ear. She was like, I'm not going to say it, but do you see what I see? And I'm just like, I'm looking around. I'm like, I see what you see.
Man, that's so scary.
Yeah. But I try to make a logic explanation of everything, because my heart will stop. I am scared.
That is so crazy. All right. So with that being said, if you weren't scared, you are now. Next.